You honor me again, my lord. Welcome to Axial Park. Our battle needs your presence and
I look
your
like a
lightsaber.
pimp.
This used to be the most beautiful
Look at me with my
parkland in
shoulder
all
pads.
the public space.
My
Of
shoulder
course, our
pads,
fights
my cape,
changed the
my
landscape
mask.
considerably.
I'm a
Darth
boss
Decimus will
man.
brief you on the specifics.
Why am I not a Darth yet?
Choking off the Solonians. This fight,
Well, technically, I'm the Emperor's Wrath. Am I above a Darth? I think so. Either I'm above a Darth or I'm equal to a Darth. Like, do I have to answer to the Dark Council? Wait, no. No, I don't. Okay. I forgot that's mentioned at the end. They're like, yo, you're the Wrath. We won't fuck with you. Just don't fuck with us.
I will bring the Republic to its
Literally what half the Dark Council says. Okay, Wrath, you're cool and everything. We won't get in your way. Just stay out of our way, please. Please, Wrath.
More reinforcements every minute.
That's basically what the Dark Council does when they see me.
Break the Republic and take Axial Park. Then we're primed to strike at the rebellion's heart.
General Hesker, tell your men to follow my command. We're going to crush the Republic army.
Excellent. But you'll have more than Imperial forces nipping at your heels. You remember the corrupt Corellian counselor, Darwin South?
Oh, I do. I remember him pretty well.
Darwin is now your prisoner. He will join your foray into Axial Park, and you will deliver him to the
I should
Republic.
actually, you know, comment on what's going on in the game
Hear that, Darwin?
instead of just me rambling while the game's in the background. Because that's more like a podcast at that point.
These bindings are giving me blisters.
As tempting as it is, don't kill him. We need Darwin to help us infiltrate the Republic. Take him into battle as your captive, then lose him. Darwin should remember the rest.
Like my mother's face. I charm my way into the Republic. Once
Okay.
you win Axial Park, I help bring them down.
One thing
from
I
inside.
remember finding weird is since the update, everything just got easier. Like, again, it might be because I had Jay set as both DPS and healer, but everything just got so easy.
The fresh face,
I basically
cheerful
just
spirit,
walked through
not
Corellia.
damaged enough to be an Imperial prisoner.
And I'm gonna punch him.
Hold still, Darwin. I wouldn't want to blind you.
You can't be serious.
Yeah.
Much better. When the
But yeah, it's like, I pretty much
questions
just
your
walked through
loyalty,
Corellia, just swinging my blade,
you deliver this
throw my
remote,
blade, choke a
now
guy.
your strikes
That's
against the
basically
Republic
it.
Army itself.
Well, that was exhilarating. I've never fired one of these things before. Maybe I'll get some practice in on my way to the Republic.
Do I have to kill you to get you to stop talking?
Point taken.
I remember being a little glad and at the same time disappointed that I never had any interaction in this. It's just I got given the objective, teleported to teleported to the objective,
Darwin's armed and
then
ready.
teleported back.
Finally, now to the
I
battle
I was
at hand.
thinking like, thank God, don't have to walk out there, do a thing, and walk back. But at the same time, it's like, ah,
I'll have additional intel and orders.
I kind of wanted to do stuff, but oh well. I'm leaving in this gear comparison because I'm too lazy to cut it out. Despite the fact that I can do it right now. Oh yeah, Shadow.
Stop! Identify yourself or die!
I love this part.
On your best day, you couldn't kill me.
I love that. It's just pointing a gun at me. Bitch, please. You think a gun's gonna stop me? Brilliant.
To take your mind off your ringing ears.
And does this work? Someone's like ears are ringing or have popped,
I've come for the
so you choke them and they snap out of it. Does that work?
The artillery rattled me. I have a lead
Is
on
that a
Darth
thing?
Other spy. A team of Jedi had secretly
Next
landed
time my
on the
friend's
planet.
ears are ringing, can I just
Intercepted it.
choke him a little?
One of them to Barris. conveying readiness to lead the other Jedi into a death trap.
They'll run into me first.
Since I don't know which is Barris's spy, I was going to recommend to Darth Vowron that all be killed. The Jedi are gearing up in a Republic staging bunker. Enemy special forces deploy there, so it'll be a high-risk invasion.
I'll clear out that bunker.
I've never heard of anyone taking on so many enemies at once, especially with a room full of Jedi waiting at the end. When you're done, you can contact me from outside the bunker, and I'll have Armageddon Battalion secure the area. I'll report back to Vowron now. More power to you, my lord.
It's a bit of a long bit, and I'm trying to remember why I left this in. I remember I had something I wanted to ramble about, and I decided that this would be a good time to do it. But I don't remember what that was. I should really make notes, because it's been a week or so since I did this, so I don't remember what it was I was going to do. What I was going to ramble about. I mean, I could find something new to ramble about. Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition came out, and there's no, like, if you already own it, there's no reason to get this. Like, it's been up-resed, which is good, but it still runs at 30 frames per second, which I don't have a problem with. I've never had a problem with 30 FPS, but a lot of people do, for some reason. And it comes with all the DLC. So if you already have all the DLC on like the PC, what do you care? Which is what I have. I have all the DLC on PC and 360. So it's like, why should I care? I already basically have it, just not in 1080p apparently.
Target, so I'm going to have to kill you all.
You are bold and foolish. Attack the Sith.
Also, the fact that I was able to just wipe out that guy with no trouble, it's brilliant. But yeah, so Darksiders 2 Definitive Edition. Like, if you don't own Darksiders 2, I would recommend the Definitive Edition. But if you already own Darksiders 2 and the content on any platform, then there's no real reason to buy this unless you want to get a new game for your next gen console. But then again, it's like,
embedded among the Jedi
it's not.
For over a decade. I should have revealed myself to you. Never imagined you could defeat us all. My fatal mistake.
Bitch on the Wrath.
I was here to kill you. If you'd revealed yourself, I would have struck you down anyway.
Then I am a complete fool. I die knowing that I served the voice of the Emperor.
Honestly, I think that the definitive I hope that the definitive edition is sort of like a cash grab for them, so that they can hopefully get some extra money in for the third game that we need. Darksiders 3. Come on, we need this. We need this prequel, this trilogy. Darksiders 1 never should have got, well, was never going to get a sequel, but it did, thank God. Darksiders 2, thank God, came out. Now we need Darksiders 3, because it's such a brilliant, like, underappreciated series. And it needs to actually complete its story. I don't want a Shenmue situation.
Shadow here. Dispatching Armageddon Battalion to secure the bunker you cleared. But there's been an attack on Darth Vowron and your crew. They said to patch you through when you called. Doing so now.
Apologies, my lord. The attack was sudden. Unknown assailant, very powerful. On the run now. Taking Volran to a safe house in the Imperial Legislature. He wants you to meet us there. Tell me the attacker has been killed. Way out of our league, my lord. Lucky we got out of there in one piece. Almost to the safe house. Signing off now.
I wonder what attacker that could be. I do wonder what attacker that could be. I don't, I already know what attacker it is.
As Edge Edlin Dolog as Volhoje. Folio Semi Sem Uge Nezet Ki.
I had nothing to add there because again, the preview window is so small I can't see what he was saying.
Thank goodness it's you, my lord. It's madness. Artillery blasts, Republic troops everywhere. I thought we were finished.
Contact Imperial Command. This battle's not over yet.
Of course. I'll put you through at once.
Good work out there. Darwin's met his rebel contact. Axial Park's covered with Republic casualties. But they're not retreating yet. The rebels are massing at the Sith War Memorial Garden. A pit honoring Jedi scum who fell to our first invasion 300 years ago. Naturally, that's where the Republic base lies. Guarded by battle droids, Jedi, and a battalion of their best shock troops. You name the weapon, they have aimed it our way.
There won't be a heart left beating.
I swear that's my guy's catchphrase. That and I can't wait for the bloodbath. Well, there's going to be a bloodbath.
Yes, sir. Master Corin Tok.
Stop beating hearts and bloodbaths is what my guy gets off to.
Veteran of the sacking of Coruscant.
One of the few survivors. Many Sith fell to his lightsaber that day. He earned himself a pretty little reputation. Survivors claimed he was invincible. Blaster bolts splashing off skin. Lightsabers failing in his presence. I say it's that special armor under his robes. Since then, Master Corin Tok has aged into a hardened warhorse. His myth has grown, and he stands between us and control of Axial Park.
I fear no one.
Glad to hear it. Lieutenant, order your men to strike the Memorial Garden. Hit every monument. Erase all signs of the Republic's past victory. I need you to spearhead the attack. Storm the Republic base and bury the Jedi Master.
I can do that.
Axial Park now.
Yep. Why have I left this in as well?
Stop slacking.
I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I'm a strange person, apparently. I don't know what's going on there. I'll cut this out if I don't think of anything to say, but at the moment, like, I want to leave it in case I think of anything to say or anything to ramble about to fill up this time. So I'm looking at the bar now, and there's about another 3 minutes before stuff happens. So I'm gonna leave it in. Find something, and if I find something to ramble about, I'll leave it in, and if not, I'll just cut this because it's nothing. Granted, it's nice to see gameplay every once in a while, right?
There you are. I was afraid I wouldn't reach you in time. The Republic didn't buy my story. They accused me of being an Imperial agent, so I tossed them something extra. I mentioned your assault on the Memorial Garden. The Republic ate it up. They took me in, then sent a strike team your way.
I should have known Corellia's esteemed counselor would betray me.
It's not like that. Telling them was the only way the Republic would buy my story. That's my cue to go. I'm sure you'll pull through just fine.
Okay, that's why I left this part in. Looking at the audio track, that looked like combat to me, so I figured that was just combat. Okay. I saw a lot of combat between here and there. So, where are we at? 15 minutes? There's going to be combat. Because, actually no, yeah, it's going to be combat to like 18. So, got about 2-3 minutes. Ah, the hell of it, I'll leave it in. I'll leave it in. Show some gameplay once in a while. It's only been like, what, 60, 65 episodes? Might as well have some gameplay and combat in here, not just teleporting around talking to people. I tell you what though, I need to start recording the next game, because while I'm voicing this, I've still got a lot of footage to put out for this game and The Witcher 3, so I'm not in any trouble for running out of footage at the moment.
So,
but
you're responsible for the Empire's sudden victories.
I'm
surprised
work is just getting long. Looking at my hours, I have less time off, so well, I've up my hours again, probably for the last time, I hope.
I've defended the Republic for
so it's like,
without a scratch.
I've got to do this when I can, really.
Sith butcher.
I get
not to my taste, but
one time a week to record now, so I might as well get started on it.
Overconfident, like Darth Malak, who the men and women here died to defeat. This garden honors champions of the Jedi Civil War, heroes, Revan, Bastila Shan, and my ancestors, Zabrak, who fought to save the galaxy.
I don't remember any Zabrak in the entirety of KOTOR 1 or 2.
Strike you down. The Empire
Actually, no, KOTOR 2, that's a lie. There was one Zabrak I remember. A party member. But KOTOR 1, I don't remember any Zabrak. And why did you... This is one thing that I did find confusing when I was playing. Why did you shout Corellia? Like, not even for Corellia, just Corellia. That's like me going, Enfield! Edmonton! Are you a rapper? Are you bigging up your hometown? Are you Pitbull? Just string together a couple of random place names and you make a song. Call yourself Mr. Worldwide. Actually, in this universe, it wouldn't be Mr. Worldwide, it'd be like Mr. Galaxy-wide. Like, you see how easy this is? You see how quote-unquote invincible this guy is? I'm just destroying. Corellia just became easy.
I'd almost forgotten what pain felt like. Surely I'm trophy enough for you today. The wounded here are barely clinging to life. Just go. Leave them in peace.
I don't know if you noticed how little hesitation I took to press that button. The moment I was given the ability to press it, I pressed it.
Code red. All patient life signs critical. 73% of patients deceased. 86%. All patients deceased.
You monster.
I do what I can. Did anyone else just see that? What was that?
The unkillable Jedi. Axial Park belongs to the Empire.
Random
One absurd
gear comparison.
rule of invincible Jedi safely
What the hell was
put to
that?
rest. Your powers are only rivaled by the Dark Council itself. It's been an honor, my lord.
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
That's awesome, a
That is
catchphrase.
why the Empire still requires your talents. Darth Decimus is personally.
I think that's the
overseeing
last time I
final
say that in
battle
this
on
game, and that's a little
Corellia.
sad.
He's requested an audience with you in person. A great honor. You'll find him in Capital Square, the heart of Corellia's power structure. Assist the Dark Lord and secure this planet for the Empire.
Alright.